संस्थापकाय च धर्मस्य अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। यथाग्नेर्दाहिका शक्ति रामकृष्णे स्थिता हिया सर्वविद्यास्वरूपान्तां शारदां प्रणमाम्यहं। नमः श्रीयतिराजाय विवेकानन्दसूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। Let us spend a few minutes in silence and meditation. Let us offer our salutations to the all-pervading blissful spirit in any name or form. Mentally, let us offer our salutations to Sri Ramakrishna, Ma Sharda Devi, Holy Mother, Sri Sharda Devi, and Swami Vivekananda, and all great teachers, all great saints in the whole world, teachers and saints whose teachings we all have inherited. May they inspire us with love for the truth. Let us meditate on the divine blissful form of Sri Ramakrishna, seated in the hearts of us all, embodiment of joy, peace, purity. Let us recite the Dhyana Shloka, Sri Ramakrishna Dhyana Shloka. Hridaya Kamala Madhye Rajitam Nirvikalpam Sada Kila Bheda Atitam Ekaswarupam Prakriti Vikriti Shunyam Nityamanandamurtim Vimala Paramahamsam Ramakrishnam Bhajamaha. Vimala Paramahamsam Ramakrishnam Bhajamaha. Let us meditate, sing and think of Sri Ramakrishna Bhajamaha, who is Vimala Paramahamsa, the stainless great swan, seated in the lotus of our heart, Hridaya Kamala Madhye, Sad Asad Akhila Beda, beyond the truth and false of this world. Ekaswarupam, the one blissful form. Prakriti Vikriti Shunyam, he is devoid of all the modifications, or from birth to death. Prakriti Vikriti. Therefore, he is full of joy. Nityamanandamurtim, embodiment of happiness, infinite happiness, supreme happiness. Let us pray for the well-being of all people, for the good health of all people. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayah, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhave. May all be happy, may all be peaceful, may all be free from difficulties, dangers, etc. May all see what is good, realize what is good. May none be subject to misery. Om asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrutyorma amrutangamaya. Om shanti shanti shanti. Harihi Om. Yes, Bhaja Govindam Stotram, continue. First paragraph, first shloka is Bhaja Govindam. Then Yavad Vitto Parjana Saktaha, Yavad Pavano Nivasati Dehe. Two shlokas, chanting, singing, then trying to understand their significance. Okay. Bhaja Govindam Stotram, all can sing together, other things repeat. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Modhamate. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Modhamate. Samprapte sannihite kale nahi nahi rakshati dukrunkarane. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, samprapte sannihite kale nahi nahi rakshati dukrunkarane. Yavadvito parjana sakta tavan nija parivaro rakta paschat jivati jarjara dehe vartam kopi na prachati gehe. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Modhamate. Yavat pavano nivasati dehe tavat pruchati kushalam gehe. Gatavati vayau deha paye bharya bibhyati tasmin kaye. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Modhamate. Samprapte sannihite fifth shloka once more. Yavadvito parjana saktaha तावन्निज परिवारो रक्तः पश्चाज्जीवति जर्जरदेहे वार्तां कोऽपि न पृच्छति गेहे भज गोविन्दं भज गोविन्दम् Dukrunkarane. Shloka number 2, Shankaracharya has referred to Artha, wealth, Artha Purushartha. O Mudha, give up this Trishna, thirst for obsession of wealth or accumulation of wealth. And how do I do it? Pratipaksha Bhavana. Kuru sad buddhim manasi vitrishnam. Deeds performed in earlier lives is karma. Yallabase nija karmopattam. Devote your mind to righteousness. Sad buddhi. Let dispassion be your law. Trishna vitrishna. Then he says, Nari stanabhara nabhi desham kama purushartha. Don't be obsessed or don't be infatuated by the physical beauty alone. And Viveka Vichara has to be done. What is that Viveka Vichara? What is in this body? What is in the other body? It may be he or she or she or he. What is in that body? It is only mamsa and it's a formation of different items. Blood is there, mucus is there, veins are there, cells are there, external beauty only from head to foot. So do that vichara, what is there in that body that you are getting carried away or people are getting infatuated. And when should you do all these? Manasi vichintaya varam varam, again and again, repeatedly, as much as possible. No time limit. Dirghakalabhyam nairantaryam. The more you do, the better. The alertness is there. The torchlight is there. The mirror is there for you to correct your weaknesses. Then in the next verse, that is the fourth shloka, he says, life is so whimsical, life is so transient, life is only for a kshanam, just like the raindrop on a lotus leaf. Nalini dala gata jala matitaralam. The moment a little wind pushes the leaf down, the water drop falls off. Similarly, our life. The hot pan, when you put a little water, within that split second it burns off. Similarly is everybody's life. So these are the truths of everyday life, truths of our happening around us. So Shankaracharya is giving us the warning. Jagratanga undandi. Don't try to meddle with everything and you will only go down in life. Nobody will be near you. Only one person, that supreme being called Govinda. Uncertain is the life of man. Vidhi vyadhi abhimanagrastam. Apart from the uncertainty, what is filled in our daily life is vyadhi, diseases. From head to foot, we have got thousands of diseases. And abhimana, if something happens to the body or to our ego, abhimana comes out. We try to trouble others, insult others because it has touched our ego. The whole of humankind is prey to grief and ego and diseases. Lokam shokahatancha samastam. Samasta lokam is filled with this shoka only. Buddha's famous story, you remember, some of you, when that lady came and said, my only child is dead, I want, oh Lord, to him to be revived. He has to come back to life, I can't live without him. Then what did Bhagavan Buddha say? Go to somebody's house and get some mustard seeds, avalu. But in that house, nobody should have died. Then only your son can come back to life. Then that lady runs to everybody's house and some death is there. Grandfather died, or mother-in-law died, or own son died, or husband died, or neighbors died, brothers died. Every house is shokam, shokam, shokam. Then she realizes her mistake and comes back to Buddha and surrenders. So similarly, uncertain is this life. Where are you searching for life? Whole thing is just temporary. It just evaporates, just evaporates. So the third one is what is happening, the uncertainty of life. First one is what? Artha Purushartha. It is good, but obsession is bad. Kama Purushartha. Whole creation is based on Kama only. Procreation. But when it becomes unethical, it becomes only Bhoga Vasana, then out. You are suffering in life. Third is uncertainty of our life itself. Now he says, Yavad Vittoparjana Saktaha, the social dimension, how it is, how people are suffering, around which what is that love and what is that connection in daily life. As long as a man is earning, so many examples we get when we go to a old age home. When we go to a old age home or somewhere we find somebody in the streets, just touch him, he will give his stories. So many people suffering because of this wrong identification, hoping that all the family members are close to him and take care of him and they are part of his life. Nothing is true. Nothing is true. But still the mind says, they will take care of me. Yavat vitto parjana saktaha. Well, a man supports his family. See what loving care they show. Tavan nija parivaraha. Own family, raktaha means attached. So it is a conditional love, he says. As long as you are earning for the family, everybody will be going around you. What more example you want than Swami Vivekananda's life itself? The moment father died, suddenly father died, Vishwanath Datta. Though he was earning a lot, he was spending a lot also. But he had kept Narendra and others away from the family accounts and business. Where the money is coming from, how he is spending, he did not worry about it. Only he was managing. Though Narendra is the eldest of the family, but then he was shocked to know that father had taken loan from so many relatives. So many relatives. Today he has died, Vishwanath Datta. Tomorrow morning the people are knocking on the doors of his own house and saying, your father took 5,000, your father took 1,000, whatever may be the amount. Narendra was shocked. Give away, give the money, give the money, give the money. Like parasites, they were hunting the mother and son. Where he will get? He was not yet employed. He was not an earning member of the family. He asked for some time. But time elapsed. And finally what did they do? They put false cases on Narendra, false cases on Bhuvaneshwari Devi and the family, and took away the entire ancestral property. To Saptarishi Mandala Sannyasi, a sage who has come for Loka Kalyana, this is the gift that the world gave. His own relatives. That is why Shankaracharya sloka is very, very true. 5,000% true. Yavat vittoparjana saktaha tavan nija parivaro raktaha. Swamiji was shocked. Narendra was shocked. Unexpected relations, love and affection. His mother was so upset. And you cannot believe, or you may know or not know, local devotees or those who are watching, finally the house, ancestral house of Swami Vivekananda, today which is a center of Ramakrishna mission in Kolkata, near Kali Ghat. It took more than 100 years to get it back. More than 100 years. And I assume that nearly 100 families were living in that house with walls and walls and walls. And to take them out, a court had to intervene. Some Swamis were beaten. Crores and crores of rupees was given as compensation. And once they came to know Ramakrishna mission was giving, they raised their level of demand from 1 crore to 5 crores. So much of harassment. Swamiji's house. He is a Vishwamanava, whole world worships him. But 100 families in a small house, in an ancestral home. One room is a family. See what Shankaracharya wrote and how it happened in Swamiji's life itself. Nija parivaraha raktaha, they were so attached, they were so caring. But once that father is gone, then everybody fell on them. No love at all. No concern, no care. Paschat jivati jarjara dehe. When your old body, when the own body becomes jarjara, becomes worn out, who will take care of you? Varta kopina prachati gehe. To ask itself, nobody will come. How are you? It becomes just a mechanical way. Vartha kaha api na prachati gehe. Na prachati. Nobody will come and ask you because everybody is busy. There is a sudden shift in our thinking process and in our family situation, and it has been going on. Maybe Shankara saw it whenever he is going for Bhiksha. He is traveling from Kerala to Kashmir, spent lot of time in Narmada Tiram, met hundreds and hundreds of poor people and rich people and gurus. So in many families he might have saw all this. You talk to an old man, they will shed tears. Either they are thrown out. So many stories are there. So many not stories, incidents, which comes in the paper, which comes in the media, and some of our devotee volunteers all will tell. Just thrown out. Jarjara dehe. I remember one incident, one of our volunteers we had during the summer time and during their seva training. We sent them with some water and some food packets to the roadsides near Kachiguda railway station and other places. And near the Kachiguda railway station entrance itself, an old man, a dirty man with a beard and bad smell and everything on his body, sitting on the roadside and begging, some neglected man, all flies and here, there on the nose. So our volunteer got a little bit of concern on him, and food packets were there, water was there. So our suggestion, our training was, he should not just give the food packet and go away. He should talk to that person, do namaskaram to that person, that poor man, and give water, maybe feed him also. And that man did it, volunteer did it. And after he got some energy, when the poor man got some energy, was refreshed with the water and food, to the shock and surprise of our volunteer, he is speaking in perfect English. Pronunciation. And then when more interaction happened, in 5-10 minutes, he says he was the owner of 3 apartments in Guntur. And his own son and daughter-in-law put false cases on him, threw him out of the house, and son brought him, left him in Kachiguda railway station and went away. Nanagaru repostanu. Who took care of him? We don't know. Jarjara dehe, vartam kopina pruchati gehe. And what is this? Is not a sad state of life. He is telling the true state of life. And he is showing the picture. Be careful, savdhan. With whom are you concerned with? Where is your renunciation? Where is your renunciation? As Swamiji gives us a thunderbolt message in that Practice of Religion lecture, which I shall continue to read, where the highest spirit of renunciation, vairagya and tyaga has to be cultivated, subhashya shigram. Swamiji says, renounce the lower so that you may get higher. Renounce the lower so that you may get the higher. What is the foundation of society? Morality, ethics, laws. Renounce. Renounce all temptation to take your neighbor's property, to put hands upon your neighbor, all the pleasure of tyrannizing over the weak, all the pleasure of cheating others by telling lies. Is not morality the foundation of society? What is marriage but the renunciation of unchastity? The savage does not marry. Man marries because he renounces. So on and on. Renounce, renounce, sacrifice. Tyaga vairagyam, tyaga vairagyam. Not for zero, not for nothing, but to get higher. Give up, renounce. But who can do this? You cannot until you have got the higher. You may talk, you may struggle, you may try to do many things, but renunciation comes by itself when you have got the higher. If the main tree has to grow, the weeds have to go. You allow the weeds to grow, the main tree will go. This is life. Renounce, give up this. Then he continues. You are all materialists, because you believe that you are the body. If a man gives me a hard punch, I would say I am punched. If he strikes me, I would say I am struck. If I am not the body, why should I say so? It makes no difference if I say I am the spirit. I am the body just now. I have converted myself into matter. That is why I am to renounce the body, to go back to what I really am. I am the spirit. Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham. The soul no instrument can pierce. Nainam chindanti shastrani. Nainam dahati pavakaha. Nachedayantyapo. Everything is not possible. The body goes. People come and go, but the spirit remains. The air cannot dry, the fire cannot burn. Unborn and uncreated, without beginning, without end, deathless, birthless, omnipresent. That is what I am. This is the highest Vedanta Swamiji is giving in 1900 in Alameda, in California. Continues. Practical religion of Shankara, Vivekananda, Ramakrishna, Ramana, all this is identifying myself with myself, capital S. Second chapter Gita, 54th shloka, Sita Prajna Lakshana. Atmanyevatmana tushtaha stita prajnastadocyate. What a wonderful idea there. Atmani eva tushtaha. You are satisfied with the self, in the self. So the same word here, identifying myself with myself. Atma. One is lower, another is higher. Stop this wrong identification with the lower. How far you advanced in that? You may have built 2,000 hospitals, 50,000 roads, and what of that? If you have not realized that you are the spirit. What makes you fearless? When you have realized what you are, That infinite spirit, deathless, birthless. Him the fire can burn, no fire can burn, no instrument kill, no poison hurt. Not theory, mind you, not reading books. Satisfy yourself once that you are the infinite spirit. If that is true, it must be nonsense that you are the body. You are the self, and that must be realized. Spirit must see itself as spirit. Now the spirit is seeing itself as the body. Our relationships is with the body. Our friendship is with the body. That must stop. The moment you begin to realize that, you are released. Which is higher, running after these things which perish, jarjara dehe, or our temporary relationships, or money, lust, greed, which is real? Worshipping that which never changes, which is more practical, spending all the energy of life in getting things, and before you got them, death comes. And you have to leave them all, just like the water on the lotus leaf. Like the great ruler who conquered all, who when death came said, spread out all the jars of things before me. He said, bring me that big diamond. And he placed it on his breast and wept. Thus weeping he died, the same as the dog dies. Therefore, to realize the spirit as spirit is practical religion. Everything else is good so far as it leads to this one grand idea. I do not want to get material life, do not want the sense life, but something higher. This is called aspiration for inspiration. You have to aspire to get inspired. And that inspiration will take you to realization. What is that realization? The truth, Bhaja Govindam. When you have wealth, everybody will come. When you are weak, when you are a liability to the family, they will throw you out. So what for are you clinging? Whom are you clinging? Whom do you say, she is mine or he is mine? Or my son is my son. So much time is spent in unwanted things. In attachments. That is why yavat, as long as, vitta means wealth, uparjana, to earn, saktaha, capability. You are an earning member in the family. Tavat, so long, nija parivaraha, your kith and kin, nija parivaraha, brother, sister, family, whoever it is with you. What will they do? Nija parivaraha, raktaha, attached to you. So many examples. Paschat, afterwards, jivati, lives, jarjara, in the body, infirm body, a crushed body, jarjara, worn out body, diseased body. Then what happens? Dehe, body, varta, the world, kopi, anyone. Na, not prachati, who don't care at all. To come and ask at home, how are you? As long as there is the capability to earn, so long the kith and the kin are attached to you. Later on, when you come to live with an infirm body, no one at home cares to speak even a word with you. Therefore, what are you thinking that the world is? Samsaro yapi vichitraha. Later Shankara will tell again. So here, in the fifth shloka, sixth shloka, which should be read together, Shankara is making us clear, giving us clarity. Today we don't have the clarity. We assume and presume the world is real. What is more real? The reality is very strange And sometimes reality, if you tell the truth, it will bite you. Simply people will shut off. Hey, Vedanta matadaddu. Undedi chalu. Vedanta is so cheap. Vedanta matadaddu. So when doctor tells I have to do root canal treatment, then that is real, is it not? When the pain in the root canal, when the deep inside that problem is there, infection in the root of your teeth, how nice it will be. Enjoy. So the reality is very strange and bites us also. One should be caring for the family. Yes. Don't be stone-hearted. But don't be attached to the family. Care for the family. Then he says, caring to the body. Take care of the body. Sharira madhyam kalu dharma sadhanam. Body is the primary means of practicing dharma. So, as much as possible, I will follow the health rules and keep the body fit and fine, happy, healthy, no diseases. But don't be attached to the body. Take care of the body. That is why yoga asanas has to be done. So that the diseases will not be there. In the old age, you will not be a problem to others. When you start doing exercises and respecting the body and caring the body because it's an instrument of the Lord, you are doing the Lord's work. Swami Ranganathanji used to tell us when we were brahmacharis, what the body requires, the rest and the exercise and the nutrition has to be given, and you have to take care of the Sangha. The Sangha should not take care of you. How true it is. I have joined the order. An ordinary person, outside person has become a brahmachari to serve and to realize God. And if the organization is serving you and all the expenditure is only on your body, then you are a problem to this organization. Make yourself fit. But don't be attached to the body. Don't be obsessed to the body. Take care of the body as an instrument of the Lord. Nimittamatram bhavasavya sachin. Be an instrument, good instrument, a fit instrument, a perfect instrument, a healthy instrument, and serve the Sangha. Serve Sri Ramakrishna. When you are having this knowledge, what happens? You are free. You can contribute freely and not get superimposed on the object. When the object is temporary, don't impose gold on it. It is only a temporary realization, temporary truth, impermanent truth. The famous story comes to my mind of Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar ji, the father of Bengali language. Sri Ramakrishna went to meet him. But in his life there is a story where Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar went with a dhoti, went with an ordinary kurta to a viceroy's dinner. And the watchman threw him out, pushed him out. He did not know that he is Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. Then Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar goes home and comes back with suit, coat and boot. The watchman permits him. He is sitting with the viceroy, all the Englishmen, all the other rich zamindars of Kolkata. Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, to the shock of the host, removes his coat and starts putting all the sweets into the pocket of the coat. Oh my coat, please eat. Oh my coat, please eat. Everybody is shocked. What are you doing, sir? How can the coat eat? But that is what your watchman taught me. He told the viceroy. I came in my Indian dress, but I was not allowed. But I come in the suit, coat and boot. So that means you people, your watchman is, or you people are all respecting only the dress, not the person. Your love is only on the dress. From that time, the law was reduced. It was deducted a little. So these great Mahatmas also had to understand the reality. How Sri Ramakrishna was born in Khudiram Chattopadhyay's house. How Khudiram came to Kamarpukur from Dehu village, little far away from Kamarpukur, where Khudiram had ancestral property. But the local zamindar, knowing the truthfulness of Khudiram Chattopadhyaya, requested him to be a witness in a court case and tell in favor of the zamindar, so that zamindar will get all the land. Khudiram said, sorry sir, that is a false relationship. I can't be untruthful. I know what is the matter. And that zamindar threatened Khudiram, I will throw you out of the village and take away all your property. Khudiram did not protest, did not say anything, and he was thrown out of the Dehu Gram and that village, and he came to Kamarpukur, and in his house who was born? Sri Ramakrishna himself, because he stood by the value system, stood by truth. So the conditional love is what Shankaracharya is teaching us. Conditional love. Vartam kopina pruchati gehe. And what is that conditional love? Yavadvitto parjana saktaha. Capability of earning money tavat nija parivaro raktaha. Raktaha, they are attached to you, they are close to you. Viraktaha, they are away from you. They will throw you out. Continuing, Shankara says, very important points come here. All these teachings from second shloka, which is Artha Purushartha. From money to lust to uncertainty to this false relationships. This is for self-control. This is for self-awareness. What is self-awareness? Be aware, beware. Be aware of the Atma, beware of the world. These are two meanings. Beware, be aware. Jagrata, Jagrata. Realizing the reality of human existence in relationships, we should learn to de-link our activities from future hopes and expectations. Too much of hoping. Vishwasam, false Vishwasam. Manavallandi, Manavalandi, Mavallandi, a Mavallu will become Paraivallu. Vellipotarandaru. Yeah, nobody will be there. And you have seen this, you have observed this during the COVID time. What more can pandemic teach? Other than taking vaccine, etc. But have we understood the philosophy of it? The lesson which nature taught us, left, right, center, rich or poor, east or west, whole world, whole country, the families were destroyed. But even then some people say, the dead body is there and family members are quarreling for the will and the property of that dead person during the COVID time. Body is not yet cremated. So that lust for wealth, lust for this is which is creating cancer in the mind of the people. Shankaracharya is telling in the 8th century itself. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam. So what should we do? What should we learn from this? Discrimination, detachment, vairagyam, tyagam. Be in the world, don't allow the world to live in you. Sri Ramakrishna's stories come to our mind when we read the gospel in context of this shloka. What does he say? A man was praising his wife, praising his in-laws, praising his family. Oh, they are very nice, they will take care of me. And the Guru is repeatedly telling, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam. Only Govinda can save you. This man says, no, my wife will take care of me. My family will take care of me. All right, let us test. Let me see, your family is such a great family. And he gave a particular medicine, an aushadam, by which he will go into coma, semi-conscious state. He will not be able to move. He will be like a dead body. But he will know what others are talking, what others will feel. And that effect of the medicine will be there for half an hour, 45 minutes. By that time, Guru says, don't worry, I will come and show you the reality. Then the man takes the medicine and within half an hour he is dead. He's just stiff, semi-conscious, no moment, but he knows what all is happening. The moment the wife came to know that this man has died, Her husband died. Then what happens? Oh, my husband, I cannot live without you. What happened to you? Why you left me? I will also come with you. All that crying started. Mother-in-law, neighbors, friends, relatives, all came. And he is listening to all that. Oh, my wife loves me so much. She cannot live without me. Guru is wrong. My family members, my mother-in-law, all are crying. By that time the Guru comes back. And you, please revive him, please revive him. We cannot live without him. The Guru said, yes, I can revive him. I have got medicines. But the medicine somebody has to take. They will die, he will be all right. He will live, others, somebody has to die. Somebody has to sacrifice. That is the law of nature. If you want him to, and you are telling, I cannot live without him, and somebody, so much love you have, somebody can sacrifice. A old man, Tatagaru Kuchunar, Randi, you can take this medicine. You have already lived 80 years, 90 years. No, I have to take care of my grandchildren, he says. And own wife when it comes, no, I have to take care of my children. That man has gone, let him go. All this within 5 minutes, whole thing changed, and 5 minutes, other negative things are coming. Nobody is ready to die. By the time the effect of the medicine reduced and he became normal again, Guru said, did you realize what did I say? Yes, Guru Garu, padante mere better. He went to the ashram. Another story, Sri Ramakrishna says, when husband died and the cot has to be taken out of the body, out of the house on which the husband is sleeping, and same medicinal effect. And then the door frame is very narrow, cot is large. And they said, let us cut the door frame so that the cot can go outside the house, and then we'll take him to the cremation ground. And they brought the axe or brought the saw and started cutting. The wife said, oh, it is made out of rosewood, teak wood, so costly. Why are you cutting it? Arey Amma, cot cannot go out. The door has to be widened. And your husband is 6 feet plus. And that lady says, till that time, my husband. She says, please cut his legs. Door you should not spoil. Cut his legs. After all, he has gone. Suddenly he wakes up. Yadhavadana. Na kaallu cut cheyamantava. Ide nee prema? అని చెప్పి ఆయన గురువుగారు పదండి వైరాగ్యం ఎక్కువైపోయింది. సో శ్రీరామకృష్ణ స్టోరీస్, who will take care of? What are you thinking? The truth is truth. Be in the world, don't allow the world to live in. Farmer story, farmer. 2 farmers are doing their work, ploughing the field, hot sun, creating canals for the water to enter inside the field so that they can sow the seeds. 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, both of them have not come. First farmer's wife sent. He says, no, don't come till I finish my work. Who will feed you? Who will feed us? We have to finish our work. And that fellow was so clear. And the other person, wife came, son came. And this fellow said, oh, you have come, so much you love me. And he went away without work with his wife. And that night, the second farmer's field was dry, no water, starvation. And the first farmer's, this one was this, fertile. Sri Ramakrishna says, understand the truth, where you have to give up and what you have to give up. Otherwise, the world will simply twist you and turn you and destroy you. They will not care for you. So that is why these shlokas, 3, 4, 5, 6 and other shlokas also, we have to keep in mind, they are for warning, and if you are warned, you can be armed. You will get a weapon of discrimination. Warning is there so that you can be armed. Otherwise, you will lose your focus in life. So the man of Viveka, the man of discrimination, the man of intelligence, can earn as much as he can, but he should know to whom he is distributing. Distribute according to his ability. Enjoy as much as it is. Whether it's popularity, whether it's affection, whether it's consideration and reverence for others, that will be his gift. There are wonderful people in the society, no doubt. They're following these Vedantic truths. They assign everything and keep quiet. They do their sadhana. They spend a lot of time in prayer, meditation, reading the scriptures. Wonderful people, extremely divine people. Whether in the east or the west, whether in Delhi or whether in Hyderabad, they are there. But Shankara gives a big canvas picture. What is the truth? Not the few people or the 10 people. As we know, two communities are there in the society. One community will not help, nor will they care for you. The second community will care for you to that extent you feed them. Temporary relationship. But the only one who will be always with you, as a shock absorber, as your mother, as your father, is Govinda, Govinda, Govinda. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam. That is always with you. People may come, people may go, but you remain with Govinda. Swami Yatishwaranji says in his book, Meditation and Spiritual Life, sometimes we get in our hearts a little fire of renunciation. Sometimes we get a little fire of renunciation. But then we again dump the dripping rubbish of worldliness on it until this fire becomes extinguished. We don't understand the reality why Shankara is mentioning here. That's why we add cold water over the fire. Then what will happen? The fire becomes extinguished. Fire of renunciation dries up. Do not have any hopes for anything worldly. Have only hopes for the divine. Always turn to the divine. Sri Ramakrishna has proved it. The householder disciples of Sri Ramakrishna proved it. It is only he alone, the Lord alone. Whether it was Balram Bose, whether it was Girish Chandra Ghosh, whether it was Kali Pada Ghosh, they realized that temporariness, the flimsiness, the valuelessness of life. Because Vartam Kopina Prichati Kehe. Nobody will come to you to ask. So what is the use of this life? Let me give to God. Swamiji says, it is the divine alone that brings happiness to the soul. That is why Bhaja Govindam, Yavad Vitto Parjana Saktaha, Tavat Nija Parivaro Raktaha. Paschat Jarjaradehe Jivati. So as you are becoming old, just withdraw. And before that, you need some amount of renunciation, vairakyam. Even in our Vanaprastha which is called Ramakrishna Mission, Yadadri, when the old people were there, hardly out of that 30, 40, only 4 or 5 used to come to the temple. Only 4 or 5. Bhayam. And they are in Vanaprastha. They don't come to the temple. They are busy talking in mobile or chatting or seeing their cinema. Or thinking of the cinema of their life. Hoping that somebody from America will come. This false negative. Idea was renounce. Idea is vanaprastha. Retirement means it is not retirement to the world. Give your mind to God. But they are not able to do. So this shloka gives you the image. This is the world, renounce. Renounce as early as possible mentally, and when time comes, renounce completely. So this beauty of Shankara's slokas comes, and next sloka, the 6th sloka, also is similar to this, but it is dealing with our life and family. We will continue next Sunday. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu. Tomorrow, very important day in the history of Ramakrishna Mission. All of you know it. 1st May, 125th.
भक्त शरण त्याजे जाते कुल संपदं तव श्रीपद भव गोष्पद वारे यथा प्रेमार्पण समदर्शन प्रेमार्पण समदर्शन जग जन दुःख जा संपद तव श्रीपद भव गोष्पद वारे यथा प्रेमार्पण समदर्शन प्रेमार्पण समदर्शन जग जन दुःख जा नमो नमो प्रभु वाक्य मनाति नमो नमो प्रभु वाक्य मनाति मन वचनैकाधार प्रभु मन वचनैकाधार ज्योतिर्ज्योतिवोज्ज्वल हृदि कंधर ज्योतिर्ज्योतिवोज्ज्वल हृदि कंधर तुम्हि तम भंजनः प्रभु तुम्हि तम भंजनः नमो नमो प्रभु वाक्य मनातिक नमो नमो प्रभु वाक्य मनातिक मन वचनैकाधार प्रभु मन वचनैकाधार ज्योतिर्ज्योतिवोज्ज्वल हृदि कंधर ज्योतिर्ज्योतिवोज्ज्वल हृदि कंधर तुम्हि तम भंजनः प्रभु तुम्हि तम भंजनः धिलंग रंग भंग बाजे अंग संग मृदंग धिलंग रंग भंग बाजे अंग संग मृदंग गच छंद भगत वृंद आरती तुमार गच छंद भगत वृंद आरती तुमत जय जय आरती तुमत हर हर आरती तुमत शिव शिव आरती तुमार ॐ ह्रीं ऋतं त्वमचलो गुणजिर्गुणेभ्यः नक्तं देवं सकरुणं तव पादपद्मं मोहङ्कषं बहुकृतं न भजे यतोऽहं तस्मात् त्वमेव शरणं मम दीनबन्धो भक्तिर्भगश्च भजनं भवभेदकारे गच्छन्त्यलं सुविपुलं गमनाय तत्त्वं वक्त्रोद्धृतोऽपि हृदये न च भाति किञ्चित् तस्मात् त्वमेव शरणं मम दीनबन्धो तेजस्तरन्ति तरसा त्वयेतृप्ता तृष्णा रागे कृते ऋतपथे त्वयि रामकृष्णे मर्त्यामृतं तव पदं मरणोर्मि नाशं तस्मात् त्वमेव शरणं मम दीनबन्धो कृत्यं करोति कलुषं कुहकान्तकारे स्नान्तं शिवं सुविमलं तव नाम नाथ यस्मादहं त्वशरणो जगदेकगम्या तस्मात् त्वमेव शरणं मम दीनबन्धो ॐ स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः ॐ नमः श्री भगवते रामकृष्णाय नमो नमः ॐ नमः श्री भगवते रामकृष्णाय नमो नमः ॐ नमः श्री भगवते रामकृष्णाय नमो नमः सर्वमङ्गल माङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थ साधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरे नारायणे नमोस्तुते। सृष्टि स्थिति विनाशानां शक्ति भूते सनातनी गुणाश्रये गुणामये नारायणे नमोस्तुते। शरणागत दीनार्ता परित्राण परायणे सर्वस्यार्थे हरे देवे नारायणे नमोस्तुते। जय नारायणी नमोस्तुते। जय नारायणी नमोस्तुते। जय नारायणी नमोस्तुते। जय नारायणी नमोस्तुते। प्रकृतिं परमाम् अभयं वरदां नररूपधरां जनतापहरां शरणागतसेवकतोषकरे प्रणमामि पदां जननीं जगतां गुणहीनसुता अपराधयुता कृपया समुद्धर मोहगता तरणीं भवसागर पार करे प्रणमामि परां जननीं जगतां विषयं कुसुमं परिहृत्य सदा चरणाम्बुरुहामृतशान्तिसुधा तीव्रभृङ्गमनो भवरोगहरा प्रणमामि परां जननीं जगतां कृपां कुरु महादेव सुतेषु प्रणतेषु च चरणाश्रयदानेन कृपामये नमोऽस्तु ते। लज्जापटावृते नित्यं शारदे ज्ञानदायिके पापेभ्यो नः सदा रक्ष कृपामये नमोऽस्तु ते। रामकृष्णगतप्राणां तन्नाम श्रवणप्रिया तद्भावरञ्जिताकारां प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः। पवित्रं चरितं यस्याः पवित्रं जीवनं तथा पवित्रता स्वरूपिण्ये तस्यै कुर्मो नमो नमः। देवीं प्रसन्नां प्रणतार्तिहन्त्रीं योगीन्द्रपूज्यां युगधर्मपात्रीं तां शारदां भक्तिविज्ञानदात्रीं दयास्वरूपां प्रणमामि नित्यं। स्नेहेन बध्नासि मानोऽस्मदेयं दोषानशेषान् सगुणीकरोषि आहेतुनानोऽधयसे सदोषान् स्वाङ्के गृहीत्वा यदिदं विचित्रं प्रसीद मातर्विनयेन याचे नित्यं भव स्नेहवती सुतेषु प्रेमैकबिन्दुं चिरदग्धचित्ते देशिं च चित्तं कुरु न सुशान्तम्। जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयोः श्रित्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः। प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः।
పేజ్ 13. नादबिन्दुकलादि नमो नमः वेदमन्त्रस्वरूपा नमो नमः नादबिन्दुकलादि नमो नमः वेदमन्त्रस्वरूपा नमो नमः ज्ञानपण्डित स्वामी नमो नमः ज्ञानपण्डित नमो नमः वेगोकोटि नाम शम्भो कुमार नमो नमः भोग अन्तरिपाला नमो नमः नाम शम्भो कुमार नमो नमः भोग अन्तरिपाला नमो नमः नागबन्ध मयूरा नमो नमः नागबन्ध मयूरा नमो नमः परशूरा चेतदण्ड विनोद नमो नमः गीतकिङ्किणी पाद नमो नमः चेतदण्ड विनोद नमो नमः गीतकिङ्किणी पाद नमो नमः धीरसम्भ्रम वीरा नमो नमः धीरसम्भ्रम वीरा नमो नमः गिरिराजा दीपमङ्गल ज्योति नमो नमः तोय अम्बुल लीला नमो नमः दीपमङ्गल ज्योति नमो नमः तोय अम्बुल लीला नमो नमः देवकुञ्जरि भागा नमो नमः देवकुञ्जरि भागा नमो नमः अरुळ्तारा आदि अंतावुलावासु पाडिया चेरर कोंगुवै गावोरो नाडतिल आदि अंतावुलावासु पाडिया चेरर कोंगुवै गावोरो नाडतिल आविनन कोडी வாழ்வான தேவர்கள் ஆவினன் கொடி வாழ்வான தேவர்கள் பெருமாளே 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 పేజ్ 36 36 शंकर श्री गिरिनाथ प्रभु के, शंकर श्री गिरिनाथ प्रभु के, शंकर श्री गिरिनाथ प्रभु के, शंकर श्री गिरिनाथ प्रभु के। नृत्य विराजता चित्र सभा में, नृत्य विराजित चित्र सभा में, नृत्य विराजित चित्र सभा में, नृत्य विराजित चित्र सभा में, शंकर श्री गिरिनाथ प्रभु के, शंकर श्री गिरिनाथ प्रभु के। भस्म त्रिनेत्र गले रुंडमाला, भस्म त्रिनेत्र गले रुंडमाला, भूतन के संगनाचत भृंगी, भस्म त्रिनेत्र गले रुंडमाला, भूतन के संगनाचत भृंगी, भूतन के संगनाचत भृंगी, भूतन के संगनाचत भृंगी, शंकर श्री गिरिनाथ प्रभु के, शंकर श्री गिरिनाथ प्रभु के। तननत कीट श्रुति गति राजे, तननत कीट
श्रुति गति राजे,
पद्मनाभ मन कमल विराजे, तननत कीट श्रुति गति राजे, पद्मनाभ मन कमल विराजे, पद्मनाभ मन कमल विराजे, पद्मनाभ मन कमल विराजे, शंकर श्री गिरिनाथ प्रभु के, शंकर श्री गिरिनाथ प्रभु के। नृत्य विराजत चित्र सभा में, नृत्य विराजित चित्र सभा में, शंकर श्री गिरिनाथ प्रभु के, शंकर श्री गिरिनाथ प्रभु के, शंकर श्री गिरिनाथ प्रभु के।
పేజ్ 5, 6, 5, 6.
तारा तरणी नाम जग में तरय को, तारा तरणी नाम जग में तरय हरे तापतन को या जग में जप मूढ़ हरे तापतन को जग में तरय को तारा तारणी नाम जग में तरय को तारा तारणी नाम आगम निगम वेद ब्रह्मावखानता आगम निगम वेद ब्रह्मावखानता आगम निगम वेद ब्रह्मावखानता आगम निगम वेद ब्रह्मावखानता संकट हरणी माता हरे पाप जन को संकट हरणी माता हरे पाप जन को जग में तरय को तारा तारणी नाम जग में तरय को तारा तारणी नाम जोई जोई ध्यावत इच्छा फल पावता जोई जोई ध्यावत इच्छा फल पावता जोई जोई ध्यावत इच्छा फल पावता जोई जोई ध्यावत इच्छा फल पावत आवत नहीं जग में आवत नहीं जग में पुनरागमन को आवत नहीं जग में पुनरागमन को जग में तरय को तारा तारणी नाम जग में तरय को तारा तारणी नाम ताना तरंग तो घाट घाट विराजता ताना तरंग तो घाट घाट विराजता ताना तरंग तो घाट घाट विराजता ताना या जग में जप मूढ़ा हरे तापतन को जग में तरय को तारा तारणी नाम जग में तरय को तारा तारणी नाम।
పేజ్ 138 318. రామా నను బ్రోవదయ రాధా రామా నను బ్రోవదయ రాధా రామా నను బ్రోవదయ రాధా రామా నను బ్రోవదయ రాధా నా తండ్రి నయనాభిరామ నను బ్రోవదయ రాధా నా తండ్రి నయనాభిరామ నను బ్రోవదయ రాధా కోరి కోరి నిన్ను పిలిచితిరా కోరి కోరి నిన్ను పిలిచితిరా నన్ను చేరదీయరా వేరా రామ కోరి కోరి నిన్ను పిలిచితిరా నన్ను చేరదీయరా వేరా రామ నీ భక్తుడనే కానా రామ నీ భక్తుడనే కానా రామ నీల నీరద శ్యామ రామ నీ భక్తుడనే కానా రామ నీల నీరద శ్యామ రామ రామ నన్ను బ్రోవదయ రాధా నా తండ్రి నయనాభిరామ నన్ను బ్రోవదయ రాధా రామ రామ శ్రీ రవికుల సోమ రామ రామ శ్రీ రవికుల సోమ దశరథ రామ ధనుజ విరామ రామ రామ శ్రీ రవికుల సోమ దశరథ రామ ధనుజ విరామ తారక రామ శ్రీ రఘురామ తారక రామ శ్రీ రఘురామ పావన నామ భద్రాద్రి రామ తారక రామ శ్రీ రఘురామ పావన నామ భద్రాద్రి రామ రామ నన్ను బ్రోవదయ రాధా నా తండ్రి నయనాభిరామ నన్ను బ్రోవదయ రాధా శరణు జొచ్చిన శత్రు సోదరుని శరణు జొచ్చిన శత్రు సోదరుని కభయమిచ్చిన ఔదార్యుండవు శరణు జొచ్చిన శత్రు సోదరుని కభయమిచ్చిన ఔదార్యుండవు ఆర్తత్రాణ పరాయణుడగు నిన్నార్తత్రాణ పరాయణుడగు నిన్నాశ్రయించి తిని ఆదరించుమా ఆర్తత్రాణ పరాయణుడగు నిన్నాశ్రయించి తిని ఆదరించుమా రామ నన్ను బ్రోవదయ రాధా నా తండ్రి నయనాభిరామ నన్ను బ్రోవదయ రాధా నా తండ్రి నయనాభిరామ నన్ను బ్రోవదయ రాధా రామ రామ శ్రీ రవికుల సోమ రామ రామ శ్రీ రవికుల సోమ దశరథ రామ ధనుజ విరామ రామ రామ శ్రీ రవికుల సోమ దశరథ రామ ధనుజ విరామ రామ రామ శ్రీ రవికుల సోమ రామ రామ శ్రీ రవికుల సోమ దశరథ రామ ధనుజ విరామ రామ రామ శ్రీ రవికుల సోమ
दशरथ राम धनुज विराम तारक राम श्री रघुराम
तारक राम श्री
राम तारक राम श्री रघुराम तारक राम श्री रघुराम पावन नाम भद्राद्रि राम तारक राम श्री रघुराम पावन नाम भद्राद्रि राम राम ननु ब्रोव जय राधा ना तंड्रि नयनाभिराम ननु ब्रोव जय राधा ना तंड्रि नयनाभिराम ननु ब्रोव जय राधा
పేజ్ 162 162.
गोविंद गोपाल हे नंदलाला गोविंद गोपाल हे नंदलाला गोविंद गोपाल हे नंदलाला गोविंद गोपाल हे नंदलाला राधे गोपाल गोपी गोपाल राधे गोपाल
गोपी गोपाल
राधे गोपाल गोपी गोपाल राधे गोपाल
गोपी गोपाल
गोविंद गोपाल हे नंदलाला गोविंद गोपाल हे नंदलाला राधे गोपाल गोपी गोपाल राधे गोपाल
गोपी गोपाल
नंदा यशोद कंद वेणु गोपाल नंदा यशोद कंद वेणु गोपाल नंदा यशोद कंद वेणु गोपाल नंदा यशोद कंद वेणु गोपाल कालिया नर्तना श्री व्रजबाला कालिया नर्तना श्री व्रजबाला कालिया नर्तना श्री व्रजबाला कालिया
श्री व्रजबाल
राधे गोपाल गोपी गोपाल राधे गोपाल गोपी गोपाल मीरा के नाथ प्रभु मुरली गोपाल मीरा के नाथ प्रभु मुरली गोपाल मीरा के नाथ प्रभु मुरली गोपाल
मीरा के नाथ प्रभु मुरली गोपाल
गोवर्धनोद्धार गोपाल बाला गोवर्धनोद्धार राधे गोपाला गोपी गोपाला राधे गोपाला गोपी गोपाला राधे गोपाला गोपी गोपाला
राधे गोपाला गोपी गोपाला
गोविंद गोपाल हे नंदलाला गोविंद गोपाल हे नंदलाला गोविंद गोपाल हे नंदलाला गोविंद गोपाल हे नंदलाला राधे गोपाला गोपी गोपाला
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 राधे गोपाला
गोपी गोपाला
పేజ్ 186 186 आचण्डाला प्रतिहतरयो यस्य प्रेम प्रवाहो लोकातीतोऽप्यहनजः लोककल्याणमार्गम् आचण्डाल प्रतिहतरयो यस्य प्रेम प्रवाहः लोकातीतोऽप्यहनजः लोककल्याणमार्गम् त्रैलोक्येऽप्य प्रतिममहिमा जानकी प्राणवन्धो त्रैलोक्येऽप्य प्रतिममहिमा जानकी प्राणवन्धो भक्त्या ज्ञानं वृतवरवपुः सीतया योगी रामः भक्त्या ज्ञानं वृतवरवपुः सीतया योगी रामः स्तब्धीकृत्य प्रलयकलितं बाहुबोध्यं महान्तं हित्वा रात्रिं प्रकृतिसहजाम् अन्धतामीश्रमिश्राम् स्तब्धीकृत्य प्रलयकलितं बाहुबोध्यं महान्तं हित्वा रात्रि प्रकृतिसहजाम् अन्धतामीश्रमिश्राम् गीतं शान्तं मधुरमपि यः सिंहनादं जगर्जा गीतं शान्तं मधुरमपि यः सिंहनादं जगर्जा सोऽयं जातः प्रतितपुरुषो रामकृष्ण सीदानीं सोऽयं जातः प्रतितपुरुषो रामकृष्ण सीदानीं नरदेव देव जय जय नरदेव 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 शक्ति समुद्र समुद्रतरंग दर्शित प्रेम वृजे मृतरंगम शक्ति समुद्र समुद्रतरंगम दर्शित प्रेम वृत्रंगम संशय राक्षस नाशमहास्त्रम संशय राक्षस नाशमहास्त्रम यामि गुरु शरणं भव वैद्यं यामि गुरु शरणं भव वैद्यं नरदेव देव जय जय नरदेव 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 नरदेव देव अद्वयतत्समाहितचित्तं प्रोज्ज्वल भक्तिपटावृतवृत्तम् अद्वयतत्समाहितचित्तं प्रोज्ज्वल भक्तिपटावृतवृत्तं कर्मकलेवरमद्भुतचेष्टं कर्मकलेवरमद्भुतचेष्टं यामि गुरुं शरणं भववैद्यं यामि गुरुं शरणं भववैद्यं नरदेव देव जय जय नरदेव 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 नरदेव देव जय जय नरदेव। शङ्कराय 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 मङ्गलम् शङ्कराय 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 मङ्गलम् शङ्कराय 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 मङ्गलम् शङ्कराय 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 मङ्गलम् शङ्करी मनोहराय शाश्वताय मङ्गलम् शङ्करी मनोहराय शाश्वताय मङ्गलम् शङ्कराय 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 मङ्गलम् शङ्कराय 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 मङ्गलम् शङ्करी मनोहराय शाश्वताय मङ्गलम् शङ्करी मनोहराय शाश्वताय मङ्गलम् सुन्दरेश मङ्गलं सनातनाय मङ्गलम् सुन्दरेश मङ्गलं सनातनाय मङ्गलम् सुन्दरेश मङ्गलं सनातनाय मङ्गलम् सुन्दरेश मङ्गलं सनातनाय मङ्गलम् चिन्मयाय सन्मयाय तन्मयाय मङ्गलम् चिन्मयाय सन्मयाय तन्मयाय मङ्गलम् शङ्कराय 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 मङ्गलम् शङ्कराय 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 मङ्गलम् शङ्करी मनोहराय शाश्वताय मङ्गलम् शङ्करी मनोहराय शाश्वताय मङ्गलम् अनन्तरूपमङ्गलं चिरन्तनाय मङ्गलम् अनन्तरूपमङ्गलं चिरन्तनाय मङ्गलम् अनन्तरूपमङ्गलं चिरन्तनाय मङ्गलम् अनन्तरूपमङ्गलं चिरन्तनाय मङ्गलम् निरञ्जनाय मङ्गलं पुरञ्जनाय मङ्गलम् निरञ्जनाय मङ्गलं पुरञ्जनाय मङ्गलम् शङ्कराय 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 मङ्गलम् शङ्कराय 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 मङ्गलम् शङ्करी मनोहराय शाश्वताय मङ्गलम् शङ्करी मनोहराय शाश्वताय मङ्गलम् अचञ्चाय मङ्गलम् अकिञ्चनाय मङ्गलम् अचञ्चलाय मङ्गलम् अकिञ्चनाय मङ्गलम् अचञ्चलाय मङ्गलम् अकिञ्चनाय मङ्गलम् अचञ्चलाय मङ्गलम् अकिञ्चनाय मङ्गलम् जगत् शिवाय मङ्गलम् नमः शिवाय मङ्गलम् जगत् शिवाय मङ्गलम् नमः शिवाय मङ्गलम् शङ्कराय 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 मङ्गलम् शङ्कराय 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 मङ्गलम् शङ्करी मनोहराय शाश्वताय मङ्गलम् शङ्करी मनोहराय शाश्वताय मङ्गलम् सुन्दरेश मङ्गलं सनातनाय मङ्गलम् सुन्दरेश मङ्गलं सनातनाय मङ्गलम् चिन्मयाय सन्मयाय तन्मयाय मङ्गलम्
चिन्मयाय सन्मयाय तन्मयाय मङ्गलम्
शङ्कराय 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 मङ्गलम् शङ्कराय 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 मङ्गलम् शङ्कराय 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 मङ्गलम्
शङ्कराय 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 मङ्गलम्
शङ्करे मनोहराय शाश्वताय मङ्गलम् शङ्करे मनोहराय शाश्वताय मङ्गलम् शङ्करे मनोहराय शाश्वताय मङ्गलम् शङ्करे मनोहराय शाश्वताय मङ्गलम् शङ्कराय 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 मङ्गलम् शङ्कराय 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 मङ्गलम् शङ्कराय 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 मङ्गलम्
शङ्कराय 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 मङ्गलम्
शङ्करे मनोहराय शाश्वताय मङ्गलम् शङ्करे मनोहराय शाश्वताय मङ्गलम् शङ्कराय 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 मङ्गलम् शङ्करी मनोहराय शाश्वताय मङ्गलम्
Few announcements. Tomorrow, on 1st May, Monday, on the occasion of 125th anniversary of the foundation of Ramakrishna Mission, a special lecture program will be conducted at Vivekananda Institute of Human Excellence at 6 p.m. Theme is Role of Ramakrishna Mission in Raising New India, by guest speaker Sri Dr. R. Balasubramaniam Garu, Member HR, Capacity Building Commission, New Delhi. Tomorrow is also Ekadashi. Ramnam Sankirtan will be there after Aaratrikam. Coming Friday, 5th May, Buddha Purnima. On this occasion, a special discourse will be conducted after Aaratrikam. All the devotees can participate in all these programs and obtain the grace of Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna. రేపు మే 1వ తేదీ సోమవారం రామకృష్ణ మిషన్ 125వ ఆవిర్భావ వార్షికోత్సవాల సందర్భంగా ఒక ప్రత్యేక ప్రసంగము నిర్వహించబడుతుంది వివేకానంద ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ ఆఫ్ హ్యూమన్ ఎక్సలెన్స్లో సాయంత్రం 6 గంటలకు. అంశము అభివృద్ధి చెందుతున్న భారతదేశంలో రామకృష్ణ మిషన్ యొక్క పాత్ర అనే అంశంపై గెస్ట్ స్పీకర్ శ్రీ ఆర్ బాలసుబ్రహ్మణ్యం గారు, మెంబర్ హెచ్ఆర్, కెపాసిటీ బిల్డింగ్ కమిషన్, న్యూఢిల్లీ నుండి వారిచే ఈ కార్యక్రమం నిర్వహించబడుతుంది. రేపు ఏకాదశి సందర్భంగా ఆరాధిక అనంతరం రామనామ సంకీర్తన నిర్వహించబడుతుంది. వచ్చే శుక్రవారం బుద్ధ పూర్ణిమ సందర్భంగా ఆరాధిక అనంతరం బుద్ధ భగవానుని జీవితం సందేశంపై ప్రత్యేక ప్రసంగం నిర్వహించబడుతుంది. భక్తులందరూ ఈ కార్యక్రమాలన్నింటిలో పాల్గొని భగవాన్ శ్రీరామకృష్ణుల కృపకు పాత్రలు కావాల్సిందిగా విజ్ఞప్తి.
రేపు మే 1st 1897 రామకృష్ణ మిషన్ స్థాపించి 125 సంవత్సరాలు అవుతున్న సందర్భంగా మీరందరూ రావాలి. వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ డే. హిస్టారికలీ భారతదేశానికి, యావత్ ప్రపంచానికి ముఖ్యమైన ఒక హిస్టారికల్ డే. చరిత్రలోనే ఒక సన్యాసి స్థాపించిన ఒక సంస్థ 120 సంవత్సరాలు 126వ సంవత్సరానికి మెట్టు వేస్తుంది. వీఆర్ ఎంటరింగ్ ఇన్ టు ద 126th year of service in the whole world. So all of you are stakeholders, participants, not just coming and going devotees. You have to attend those lectures, participate. From tomorrow till December 31st, celebrations. Organizing youth camps, organizing national seminars, intra-faith meetings, interfaith meetings, rural development. In Srinagar they are doing celebration tomorrow, Jammu, Kashmir. In Ramanathapuram they are doing, in Hyderabad we are doing, Belur Math they are doing in a big way. In the very house where Swamiji started Ramakrishna Mission at 3:30 in the afternoon on May 1st. Here we are doing at 6 o'clock. So your friends, relatives, neighbors, devotees, all should join these programs. Swamiji's invitation. He said all people put together is Ramakrishna Math and Mission. Not just the monks or not just the devotees. All put together. So understand the importance of tomorrow. Understand the value of Ramakrishna Mission in the society. Expanding, but we do not have the manpower. Demand is there, supply is not there. So all of you should attend tomorrow. May Day, workers of the world unite. The call given by Karl Marx. But Swamiji said we don't want social workers, we'll be spiritual workers for the country's future. So sannyasis are working. They are teachers, they are doctors, they are coolies, they are watchmen. They are doing every work. Bhujana Hitai, Bhujana Sukhai. So all these 8 months I gave talk on every Sunday called the story of Ramakrishna Mission. When we ourselves are studying, we are inspired. Deep jungles of Arunachal Pradesh, of Orissa, of Madhya Pradesh, so much work is going on. So please participate. And this great man, one of the doctors who is coming tomorrow, he is next to the Pradhan Mantri. From his student days, he was a student in Ramakrishna Mission, Mysore. Inspired by Vivekananda, he sacrificed his life and he did lot of social work for 35 years. Then Narendra Modi called him to Delhi and said, sit by my side and do something for bureaucrats. Swami Vivekananda's 8 teachings, 8 lectures of Karma Yoga, they have put it into a government syllabus called Mission Karma Yogi. This is the great change that is happening in our country. People don't know it, but in Google it is there. Just type Mission Karma Yogi project, you will get what all they are doing for IAS officers, IPS officers, for railways, for telephones, for anybody, what you call Air India employees, andariki chestunar. This is the contribution of Ramakrishna Mission, of Swamiji and to the whole society. So tomorrow, please don't neglect this program. Attend 5:45, direct Vivekananda Human Excellence Auditorium. By 7:30, 7:45 to be over. Short talk, we give us just a taste of what is coming, then other things will continue. So take it seriously and attend and inform this to all your friends. WhatsApp message we have sent and outside poster is there. Take a photo shot or get that poster through WhatsApp. Time is there. Spread the message. All of you please. Okay. Thank you. Jai Ramakrishna.
जय भगवान श्री रामकृष्ण देव की
जय
जय श्री शारदा माई की
जय
जय स्वामी विवेकानंद महाराज जी की
जय